The universe.
Yes.
The human being.
Yes. So, before we start reading our story, I prepared a fun mini game for us today, and it's called the Keyword Music Roulette. Is anybody familiar with the song association game?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Are you familiar with the song association game? Okay, so for those who are not familiar with it, our game for today, the mechanics are pretty much the same as the song association game.
Yes, ma'am.
I will give you, it will be group 2 to 3. So may isa na lonely.
Hindi ko nga alam.
Ha?
Sinogo. Ito ang isa yung ginawa. Ikaw ay pagkakahat. Dali, gawin tayo ng shot. Dali ang naniwagang pamilya kay Kaptan. Samantala, natiling buwaya si Sinogo na payag ng pagkat sa ilalim ng dagat. Ang nag-ibig na pala ng Sinogo ay lumikha ng ipo-ipo sa bahagi ng Pilipinas. Kasi ang iniiwasan na ng mga mangha dahil sa takot ng Pilipinas.
Wow! Sorry. I think the sound effects were too loud.
Yes, ma'am. It's distracting.
So I think that's why this handouts come in more
Yeah.
handy because you
Yes.
consider that in your presentation. I hope you really do.
Yes.
So I will give you a good amount of time to read and maybe take note of the elements of the story. So I will ask you about it later.
very important because that is the very first thing that caused Sinogo to be faithless.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the importance.
Very good as well. And anyone? Princess.
The keyword that I got is thunders, and while reading the story or this folk tale, I noticed that there are monsters here like Maguayan, and there is this hero called Captain, and his powers are thunder
Yeah.
or thunderbolts, and he uses thunders and thunderbolts to fight and
each tell a part of the story. The first person will you will retell the first part of the story, right? And then the next person will pick up where she left off, and then so on and so forth.
Like if I got the first part and then I'll add another
You will
part
add.
and then I'll replace
Yes.
with her part and my part.
Yeah. You will continue where she stopped until all of you will reach the ending. You have to make sure it's evenly divided between all of you para yung last natin na person, si Aslia, will be able to tell the ending.
Yes.
Okay? Yes, ma'am. If you're the one who will be tell the first part of the story, you have to stand up and are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Oh, yep. It has to be spontaneous. Okay? So, dapat hindi kayo pwede mag-ano. Okay. The first, si Genevieve. It will start with Genevieve and then Vincent and now and then Aslia. Aslia has to tell the ending. Okay? So, you have to make sure not to retell too much or retell too little. Sige.
Years ago, there was a... Is that it?
Huh?
Okay lang na.
May skip or
Like,
like
it doesn't have to be very, very specific. As long as the whole idea of the story is relayed, okay? Okay, the first one, let's go.
Years ago, there was a ruler of the sea, Maguayan, and his brother Captain. Captain, and also Captain has the power to undergo.
Yeah.
And there was sea monsters, and they need to defeat these monsters.
Yes.
And by that, so according to this Jana, we have Maguayan and Captain, who are brothers, and there are monsters which Maguayan has to defeat.
Yes.
So, because of the brotherhood, Captain gave Maguire a golden shell and sent his messengers.
Okay.
So the golden shell, magical golden shell, which stands, which if
Siga Maguire, bigay ng Captain si Maguire sa golden shell.
if Captain swallows
Maguire.
below the shell, he can transform to anything that he'd like. So we can see how powerful that golden shell is. So one of the guardians,
Messengers.
messengers, Sinogo was tempted because again it is a very magical and powerful shell which could help you do things you cannot possibly do without it. So he was tempted and stole it.
Yes.
After stealing the magical shell from Maguire, Captain looked for his messengers and he found out that the Sinogo was not there in their gathering, and it is also at the same time the golden shell was missing as well. So they have concluded that Sinogo stole the shell, and then enraged, Captain ordered his other two messengers, Gidala and Dalaga, to bring him Sinogo. However, they were not able to capture Sinogo since he also became powerful.
Yeah.
Good job to the sport.
Sinugod, guys.
That was very imaginative. What happened after Captain asked his other messengers, Dalagan and Mandala?
Ma'am, di ba Sinogo turned himself into a crocodile?
Yes, that's why they think that because Sinogo was constantly trying to be free from the bottom of the ocean,
That's why
whirlpools are made.
Yes. So he did not die.
He did not die as Sia.
Sorry lang.
Yes, there will be no whirlpool if Sinogo died. Okay, so we will have a short review because we will also be taking a very short quiz lang for today. So who are the characters again in the story?
Maguire, Kaptan, Dalaga, Sinogo, Bidala, and other monsters.
Okay, who is Maguire? The ruler of the
Sea.
Now about Kaptan, who is the ruler who launches thunderbolts. Who is Gidala?
One of the messenger.
Yeah, Gidala is the messenger.
The bravest.
Yes, the bravest messenger. And then Dalagan is the swiftest messenger.
Yes,
And
and
Dalagan
Dalagan
in Bisaya is run.
Ah,
That's why
it's
it's
like
like
swift.
Dalagan.
Dalaga.
And then, yeah.
Sinogo is the handsomest but the most weightless.
Yeah, Sinogo is the one who Captain loves.
Yeah.
Sinogo in Bisaya is the one who is asked to do something. Subo ko niya. Gidala is something I bring with me. Gidala lang ni siya. Hindi kasi in Bisaya, so it's in Bisaya. So, ano pa? Who is the faithless messenger?
Sinogo.
Okay. What did Captain give to Mangwan?
Golden shell.
Okay, hindi naman. What type of form? What form of folklore is this? What is the title of our story?
The faithlessness of Sinogo.
Where is it from? It's off the shores of Mindanao. So it's
yes.
off the Mindanao, Visayas. Okay, can you please get any piece of paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. My number is from 1 to 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Number one.
Number 1. Who is the ruler of the sea? No copying.
Yes po, ma'am. Si Lia, ma'am, namumopia.
Astia, marami ka ng minus point sa akin.
Okay po, ma'am. Sige, top one, top two.
Wala pa. Tingnan natin ngayon.
Folklore of the sea, Hazra. Kuya, anong sagot niyo?
Number 2. Who is the ruler who launched his thunderbolts from above?
What's your answer, guys?
Aslia, warning.
Yes po, ma'am.
Number 3. Who is the messenger or the swiftest messenger? Number 4. Who is the bravest messenger? Next, who is the messenger who Captain loved the most? Next, what did Captain give to who is the
They had